Hello, I'm just Weston, and I am in the small minority of Dungeons and Dragons fans who like the game more than any of their friends. And because of this, I generally am the person who runs the game. Now, recently, I have been given the rare opportunity to join a Dungeons and Dragons game as a player. Now, I will accept this 10 times out of 10, no doubt, because it lets me scratch the itch of playing a class or a character that I've had in my brain for so long. But with so many ideas locked up inside my head, which class would I choose? The choice has been bouncing in my head over and over and over again, but I have finally come to the conclusion of playing the first class that I ever played in my Dungeons and Dragons adventure, the Healing Warrior, the Paladin. So now let's dive into exactly how it feels to play the Paladin in Dungeons and Dragons. As a paragon of good boy energy, there are many reasons that people stay away from the class. They have no ranged options, they have to be a lawful good boy paladin, and they are the epitome of a noise boy. They are the first noisy boy that ever existed. But that's not all there is to paladin. And so here are some of the words I would use to describe playing a paladin. So first of all, we have to talk about the potential that the paladin has in every single moment. Any swing of your sword could become a critical hit, searing smite, divine smite, combo, ultra big smite energy. And it could one-shot nearly anything. It won't necessarily happen when you want it to, but it will happen when you need... No, it won't happen when you need it to, but eventually it will happen, and when it does, it's going to be awesome! The Paladin is full of potential waiting to be released, whether it's potential to deal a large amount of damage against their foes, or its potential to do good in the name of their deity. A Paladin is not to be trifled with. Paladins are one of the only class that give you written rules in the book of what you must do to keep your powers. You must act lawfully, you must do this, you must do that. There are certain ideals that the Paladin must follow based off of what subclass you choose. These constrictions aren't bad, though, like constrictions in writing. They force the writer to be more creative with their solutions and story writing. And so this constriction requires you to be creative in your role play and what you say and how you do and what motivates you. For example, if a goblin child offers you a hot dog at the monthly barbecue, but you are a paladin of the Oath of Corn Dogs, well, maybe you could take the hot dog from the goblin child, take an extra hot dog bun, put it on the other half of the hot dog so that the two buns meet around the entire hot dog and eat it that way. Is it actually a corn dog? No. But maybe Cornulus, the corn dog deity, might let you keep your powers anyway. You're thinking creatively, and that's what D&D is about. In addition, if you so choose to go against your powers, there are always the bad boy paladins that are out there, the Oath of Vengeance, the Oath of Conquest, or the Oath Breaker paladin. So if you don't want to be lawful good, you can play those instead. Now, my favorite aspect of the Paladin is their support capabilities. There is no other class that can give out so many buffs to your team's party without needing to even do anything. While it is true that other classes can do their own supportive roles, like the Bard can use Bardic Inspiration, the Wizard can cast Haste, and the Cleric can cast Healing Word or Bless, the Paladin has a lot of options. They have natural auras that just boost your team's AC or your saving throws or your health or your speed. They have spells like Aura of Vitality and Aura of Purity that only the Paladin can choose to buff your teammates. They also have other spells that they can use like Heroism. And additionally, they have a healing ability that only they have in Healing Hands, where they can, or Lay on Hands, where they can just drop tons of hit points into a teammate that fell down so that they don't have to worry about falling again. The supportive role is not for everybody in role-playing games, but when you stick so many awesome supporting abilities onto a class that can also dish out some of the most amounts of damage, I'm in 1000%, baby. Like, let's go. That's an awesome class. In conclusion, the Paladin is a powerhouse of a class that is able to support your team in so many various ways while dishing out tons of damage and being forced to think creatively in their role-playing endeavors. It is brimming with the potential to turn the tide of any battle into a victory, or to take out half of the boss's HP on the first turn, practically ending the battle before it even began. So, how does it feel to play the Paladin? It is electrifying with excitement and potential inside and out of combat. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you've enjoyed. And thank you to every single one of my patrons, Derek Bowman. Without you, I wouldn't have a patron. Oh.